Most men are taught to chase, to pursue, to impress, to constantly ask themselves, how do I get her to like me? But here's the truth. When you become the kind of man who doesn't need to chase, women start to chase you. Not because you're manipulating, not because you're playing games, but because you've done something far more powerful. You become rare. And in a world full of desperate energy, rare men stand out like fire in the dark. Today, I'll show you how to make women chase you. The Stoic way. No games, no tricks, just inner mastery. Let's begin. 1. Build a life that doesn't revolve around her. Let's get one thing straight. A woman can add to your life, but she should never be your life. The moment a woman senses that your world revolves around her, you've already lost your power. The Stoics believe that a man must live for something greater than pleasure, greater than comfort, greater than approval. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire and still made time to reflect on death, discipline, and duty. You must build a life so rich with purpose, career, fitness, personal growth, community, that her presence is a bonus, not a need. Women chase men who are going somewhere, men who move with direction, men who aren't waiting to be chosen, but are already chosen by their mission. 2. Control your emotions or be controlled. Here's what separates boys from men. Emotional regulation. Most men spiral when they like a woman. They get anxious when she pulls away. They overtext. They overthink. They lose control. And women can feel this energy from a mile away. The Stoic doesn't suppress his emotions. He understands them. He observes them. He pauses. You must become the man who remains grounded, even when she doesn't respond, even when she tests you, even when your emotions scream to act needy. Calm is your superpower. And in today's world, calm is rare. And what's rare is attractive. 3. Don't be available to everyone. Be selective. Most men throw their attention at every woman they find attractive. DMs, likes, comments, chasing validation. But here's a truth you need to hear. Your attention is currency. Stop giving away for free. The Stoics were intentional with their energy. They knew that what you give your attention to grows. So if a woman sees that you're always online, always chasing, always there, what reason does she have to pursue you? Be busy with your goals. Be selective with who you give your time to. And let her wonder what you're up to. That mystery, that distance, it draws her in. 4. Become physically and mentally disciplined. You don't need to be a millionaire. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. But you must be a man in motion. Discipline is deeply attractive, not because of the result, but because of the message it sends. I am a man who can commit. Hit the gym, not to impress her, but to master yourself. Read, not to sound smart, but to understand the world. Wake up early. Track your goals. Take care of your health. Women are deeply drawn to men who are going somewhere, men who respect themselves enough to improve daily. Because if you can lead yourself, you can lead a relationship, and she will feel that. 5. Stay calm when she pulls away. Let's be real. Most women will pull back at some point. They might get distant, slow their replies, cancel plans, and that's where most men panic. They get insecure. They chase harder. They lose composure. Don't do that. The Stoic doesn't beg for closeness. He observes reality and accepts it with grace. Maybe she's testing you. Maybe she's unsure. Either way, you remain calm, kind, and detached. You show interest, not desperation. You don't chase. You don't blow up. You don't lose yourself. And that unshakable groundedness, it makes her rethink. It makes her respect you. And it often makes her come back. 6. Live in abundance, even if you're alone right now. Abundance isn't about how many women you're dating. It's about your mindset. Scarcity says, I hope she likes me. I don't want to lose her. Abundance says, I am the prize. I trust what flows and let go of what doesn't. Women chase men who feel whole. Men who know that they are enough with or without her. That energy, you can't fake it, but you can build it through repetition, habits, and detachment. 7. Speak less, say more. There's something magnetic about a man who doesn't overshare. The Stoic speaks with intention. He doesn't reveal every thought, every fear, every insecurity. He speaks when it's meaningful. He listens with depth. He allows silence to be part of the conversation. That energy makes people lean in. Women don't chase loud men. They chase centered men. Men who don't need to fill every silence because they're not uncomfortable with themselves. 8. Be willing to walk away, no matter how much you like her. This is the ultimate test. If she disrespects you, walk away. If she plays games, walk away. If she's unsure and your values don't align, walk away. Not to punish, not to manipulate, but because you value your time, energy, and peace. Women are drawn to men who can walk away. Why? Because it shows strength. It shows self-respect. It shows standards. And standards are sexy. The goal isn't to manipulate women into chasing you. The goal is to become the kind of man who doesn't need to chase, because his presence, his character, his purpose draw people in naturally. Stop trying to impress. Start trying to improve. Be the man who's calm in chaos, disciplined in desire, clear in direction, and solid in self-worth. And suddenly the dynamic shifts. You stop chasing, and they start noticing. If you're tired of fake advice and want to build real power from within, subscribe to Stoic Mirror. Each week, we bring timeless wisdom to modern challenges. Look inward, live outward. That's the Stoic way.